Hello and welcome to Halatali. Turn on tank stance, eat some food, and let's go. One of the very first dungeons in the game, and it's a pretty easy one. You're not really doing a whole lot. This first pull you can just handle right here in front of this door. And in these opening dungeons, there's not really a whole lot that you have to do as a tank. What you're trying to focus on is picking up aggro. That's what the game is trying to teach you at this very early stage in your development as a tank, is just looking at what's out there, keeping an eye on your aggro list, and ensuring that nothing is attacking anyone else except for you. For this second pull here, you can just pull everything right to the top of the stairs and then just use Rampart and you'll be fine. These mobs generally don't deal a whole lot of damage, and your healer should be able to out-heal any damage that you would take at these lower levels. So at this point, the only thing you're doing is AoEing and watching your enemy list. That's it. With the first two mobs out of the way, you're now headed on to the first boss. You should be here for about 2 minutes, and you'll be at the first boss. Every boss that you'll fight at this low level is a simple tank and spank. You don't have to worry about any mechanics or anything like that. You don't even have to turn the boss anywhere. All you have to do is just pick up aggro and kill it. There's nothing else to tanking bosses at this low level. They might as well be target dummies. Once the first boss is down, go ahead and right-click on the ethereal flow, and that will teleport you to the next section of this dungeon. And I'd pay attention to this section because it can get a little bit tricky. There are different ways that you can go, and there is only one right way to go. First things first, every one of these chain winches that you see have to be interacted with. They have to be pulled down, and that is what will open the door to the second boss. So in theory, what should be happening here is you pull toward one of the chain winches, and then usually a DPS will go ahead and pull it down. Sometimes they will spawn little gas bombs, other times they'll spawn a triple set of lightning sprites or whatever they are. So just stand by the chain winches and make sure that they get pulled down. You can do it yourself after you're done picking up aggro, or one of your DPS can do it. The gas bomb, you don't really have to do anything, just run away. The next pull in this dungeon is kind of a big one. So there's 3 dudes here. You pick up the first guy with provoke, with your ranged attack. You can then provoke and then do ranged attack again. From there, use arm's length because you're going to be going a while. You're going to be moving down this whole ramp, so this is a good time to use your arm's length. From here, we're going to pull the next pack just by using your ranged attack and then an AoE attack, and now everything should be attacking you. You're going to fight right in front of that chain winch right there, which is a signal to someone to interact with that. Doesn't look like anyone in this group is going to do that, and that's fine. Oh, wait. Maybe. Okay, this one spawned a treasure chest. From there, go straight into this little pit here. You can go left, that's not the right way to go. Go straight this way and pick up the next 4 guys and start fighting right here at the next chain winch. Looks like this one spawned the 3 lightning sprites, so just AoE to pick up aggro on all 3, and then you don't have to do anything else. Just keep on using your AoE attacks until they're all down or pretty low health, and they die pretty quickly. Now from here, there is a pack of mobs to your left, which can technically be avoided if you just pull the chain winch down and fight anything that comes out of the chain winch. You can technically hug the right wall here and avoid that pack that's on that right over there that I'm looking at. But that doesn't usually happen. What usually happens is someone is not playing super tight and they will go ahead and aggro those. It's no big deal. It's an extra, 15-20 seconds of fighting. But see how I have tried to avoid it? To go in the door, and then somebody else said, no, let's pull these 3. Like, all right, we'll pull those 3. That's fine. It doesn't take long to kill. But in case you want to, you can skip that pull. And then from there, you can go into the next boss room. You don't go left from here. You go into the boss's room, excuse me. Doesn't matter if you pick the left side or the right side here, they're both the exact same. Pick up aggro on the boss and fight him right where he stands. You don't need to move him anywhere because he's just going to go back to that location anyway. Once he does that, the entire lake there is going to turn purple, indicating it is electrified. So you're going to run back to the land and then just use your ranged attack on the lightning sprites that he sends after you. These sprites have very low health, so as a tank, all you're just going to use is your ranged attack on them. You don't have to worry about aggro or picking them up or anything. Just click on them and use your ranged attack and they die really fast. And that's this entire fight. You're going to do that 3 times and then the boss is dead. Once you have killed the boss, right click on the ethereal flow and you will teleport to level 3 of this dungeon. Level 3 takes 2 seconds. From here, you're gonna follow the ramp up. Well, you're gonna make sure your team has zoned in too. One more. Here they are. You're gonna follow the ramp up and you're gonna pull that little bird thing over there. And then you're gonna hug the right wall as you go up through here and go right to those stairs. That door, that Ludus door, I don't know how to pronounce anything in this game, that's the last boss. So as you can see, this last section is only 2 pulls and you're done. You don't need to do anything else in this room. You don't need the chest, you don't need to pull anything else. Just kill those 2 dudes and then open the door and you're at the last boss. It couldn't be easier. Now that you're out the last boss, your responsibility as the tank is to turn around and make sure your team is with you. Looks like we have some folks here that aren't terribly familiar with this dungeon, and that is okay. We're going to go back and we're going to pick up aggro on the things that they decided to pick up aggro on. If they were following me, this would not have happened, but that's okay. It only takes 5 seconds and they're dead. They're just gas bombs. They have low health anyway. But anyway, besides that little distraction there, make sure your whole team is with you before you aggro the boss. And again, these bosses are generally tank and spank. You don't have to turn them around, but it's a good habit to build, especially at this low level. From here, the only thing that you have to do as the tank is to help kill the little flames that spawn. I mean, if you want to, you can't do anything else anyway because the boss is invulnerable. So you can kill those little flames that are spawning there. And that's really it. That's this entire fight. He'll become invulnerable. You kill the flames. He'll go invulnerable again. You kill the flames. And then you just limit break him and he dies. And that is pretty much going to do it for Halatali. Again, all you're really working on is your AoE attacks and watching your enemy list. Hope you found the video helpful and useful. If you didn't, I'm sorry. I tried my best. Either way, we will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!